Well, hello again, and welcome to another one of my podcasts, Down to Earth but Heavenly Minded. I'm your host, Irv Risch, and today I'm just going to start this broadcast out or podcast out and just mention that I'm going to make a short out of this. And if you want to watch the long video, uh, I'll put the link in the description so you can click on the link and watch the complete video. I'm going to be talking to young people today, and it's going to be on picking a career if you are a young Christian person and you want to try to get into the right avenue of life. Well, with that said, I'm just going to say that I'm an old man and that my life here on earth is short, and I don't have to worry about picking a career. I've already done my part, retired some years ago. But if you're young and you're just starting out, which direction do you want to go in? Like the sign points to different avenues: finance, health, law, retail, education, technology. I think if I was young right now, that's the avenue I'd go: technology. In fact, that's the career I kind of ended up with. Gotta have a drink of tea. Well, the reason I wanted to talk to you about this is you know, when young people are Christians and they want to serve the Lord, the first thing they think about is getting into the ministry. And there's nothing wrong with it, becoming a missionary, becoming a preacher, whatever it be. If you're an evangelist, you may want to be another Billy Graham. And I'm not talking about that, but the average young Christian has to think about they get married and they have to support a family. They're going to have to work. And so they have to pick a career to get into. Now, how are you going to pick a career? First of all, pray about it. Go to the Lord and He'll direct your paths in which way to go. And there are so many avenues, so many things to think about in life. So, in order to pick the right one, look for direction from God. And whatever avenue you take or choose, do it for the Lord. We're going to make money as you go through life. Uh, what are you going to do with your money? I would say support some mission of your choice. And don't forget to lay aside every week an offering to the Lord. And you do this through the fellowship that you're in. If you're in a youth group right now and you're affiliated with any organization that's serving the Lord and supporting missions, you'll consider giving to that organization. Nobody likes to talk about, giving. Help people that really have a need. Even in the book of James, it says if you have faith, you say you have faith, but you don't help someone in need, you're not living your faith. And so as you go through life, you're going to have to do that. Well, I don't really have a lot of advice on what career to pick. I know that if you're going to have to work your entire life, you might want to try to do something that you really enjoy. Uh, and the way you enjoy your career is doing it unto the Lord. It puts some purpose in what you're doing. And I remember the last years that I worked. I didn't work to please my boss. Well, I did, but that wasn't the only reason. I worked as if I was working unto the Lord. I wanted to be a good testimony for the Lord to my fellow man. So when you think about working for a living, make sure you do it to the glory of God. That's kind of my advice I have for you today. I know that it's your choice. What do you like to do? There's women that go into the nursing career because they're helping others. There are those that go into education to teach children. And then there's those that just need to pick an avenue they want to go. I'll give you an example. I got a younger grandson. Well, he's 25 now, but he was debating what he should get into. His dad is into computers. He's kind of the head of the department at a big health institution. Won't mention any names. But he decided to go in and become an electrician. So he took an apprenticeship and he's been working his way through. And he's working his way up to a journeyman. He likes doing things with his hands. And he picked a career. Now I have a son that didn't know what he wanted to do, so he went to school, be a power lineman, and he served as a power lineman his whole life, and he's in his 50s now. And then I have another son that worked for a while, but he said, Dad, I have to start my own business. So he started his own business, and he does lawn care and handyman service, and he's good at it, and he loves doing it, and he loves being his own boss. And then I have another grandson that worked for a while plowing snow and doing this and doing that, and he wasn't really happy. So my son talked to him about starting his own business. And it just so happens that this grandson is really handy. He can weld, he can work with metals, and he's just really talented in that area. So he opened up a shop, and he does custom work for people. And he does such a good job that people are flocking to him. He can't even take all the jobs that people are asking him to do because he's so good at it. I mean, if you've seen some of his work, I'm trying to think of the name of his business so I can tell you. Driftless something or other. He's got a Facebook page. Just search for Driftless, and you'll probably find him. He's got pictures of a lot of his work out there. He's an artist in his own sense. But you have to pick your own career. You have to choose. Just make sure that you choose something that you really like and enjoy. And that's my advice for you today. And do it unto the Lord. So with that said, I'm out of here, guys. Bye for now.